The University of Tennessee Center for Profitable Agriculture is celebrating 25 years of helping our state's farmers and small business owners add value to their farm products. And this summer, they held an in-service training for extension agents and specialists during a tour of mid-state farm operations.
We want our agents to learn ideas and about other operations that they can take these ideas back to their counties, share with their producers about marketing strategies, diversification strategies that they can maybe implement on their farm.
Learning successes and challenges from others is always helpful in any business, and this summer the Center for Profitable Agriculture helped organize a specialty crops and farmers market in-service training for extension agents and specialists. The tour was held on several diverse value-added agricultural operations in Williamson, Maury, and Davidson counties.
Every year we try to take our agents to specialty crop operations so that they can learn new strategies for production and marketing. But every year we look at different types of operations, and then we also try to go back to some of the same so that they can learn what's happening now, what consumer trends are changing our production strategies, our marketing strategies for our producers statewide.
We do weddings and events, we do flowers, we do pick your own strawberries, we do organic vegetables, and we do hemp, CBD hemp.
In the early 70s, people weren't in tune to organic or buying local. They weren't. Now they are.
These kinds of in-services are so helpful because, they're investing in us to be able to bring back to our communities and educate them as well.
For me, it's an opportunity to get to see something different. In Upper East Tennessee, beef cattle is, the main commodity that I deal with. So being able to be here and see all these niche markets and these farmers markets and how these people's roles are different is just really a good opportunity to kind of broaden your knowledge on what's going on in farming other than just beef cattle.
Oh, it's a great tour. This is probably one of the best ones I've ever been on. We try to do these, Center for Profitable Agriculture puts these on with the help of Farm Bureau and connection with UT Extension and USDA and some other groups. It's an opportunity for extension agents like myself to get out and see these farms, see different opportunities, and we can go back in our communities and counties and areas and teach this to our farmers, get them excited.
It's turning around. People are wanting to be more familiar with the farmer and stuff. It's not just some guy putting stuff out for you to sell anymore. They like to get to know who's growing their food that they're eating. So
you could have a frost and lose your entire crop for the year. Now with us, it's a little bit easier because we're vertically integrated, so we can, we're making wine out of it, which adds about 10 times the value compared to the fruit. So that value added part of it makes it a lot easier to cope with the loss of your crop for a year.
We've tried to set it up where we have a few different things going on, so if one fails one year, it will still survive. Like if we were just farming and we had 2 bad years of drought, we'd be out of business. Or if we were just doing the venue and we had a pandemic, we'd have gone out of business. But the pandemic's a good example, but because of that, the wedding venue was shut down, but the garden was able to thrive, the farm was able to thrive and have one of its best years ever. So, diversification I feel like is just key for all businesses.
Our CSA was down pre-COVID, down to around 400, and it had gone down a little bit. But when COVID hit, we jumped up to 950 within like a month, and we had to cut it off because I didn't have enough stuff planted. And so the COVID, and now people are really more in tune on where their food is coming from.
And when our farmers share ideas with each other and with us, that's how we can learn and grow together.
It's been a very enjoyable experience, not only for the knowledge that you get, but to be able to network with all these other agents that are here and specialists that you don't usually get to see.
Seeing the farms have been incredible, but also networking with colleagues, other professionals is so special. Making those contacts and then learning who does what and whose specialty lies where, and then being able to walk away and say, oh my gosh, I can rely on that person, or I can reach out to them for whenever this comes up in my community and when I can apply it whenever I might need to.
Tennessee has so much to offer, and that's why people are moving here. We have a low tax. Property is relatively cheap compared to other places, and so why would not anyone want to come to Tennessee? And farming, the way everything is set up with Department of Agriculture and UT and Farm Bureau, there's so many options out there to help you do it, you know, and education is the key though.
Well, the Center for Profitable Agriculture, again, celebrating 25 years this year and continuing to help add value to our state's #1 industry.